I'm Nari McDiarmid for miningnews.net, and I'd like to welcome John Forwood, Chief Investment Officer with Lowell Resources Fund. And John, you've just been speaking on a panel here at Mining News Select Perth about critical minerals. We've seen a lot of corporate interest in the lithium space. What do you think is the next area that will capture attention?
Yeah, it was a really good discussion on the panel, and there were a number of commodities mentioned. We've been trying to pick what the next lithium might be, and who knows, but some of them that we've come up with that we think may have some of the elements that could see a boom. One is graphite. That's obviously makes up a very large component of EV batteries, much larger demand or usage in a battery than lithium for graphite. And it has a few of the similar elements. It's reasonably commonly occurring. It's not that hard, it's not huge capex to get into production. And obviously it goes into electric vehicles. A couple of others that are possibly on the list. One is uranium, indirectly used in, it obviously creates power. It doesn't go into an EV, but there is possibly a growing shortage of uranium. We've seen a bit of a squeeze this year, and the price has jumped up at least 20% this year. It's over $60 a pound for the first time since 2011. And then the third one is one that is on everyone's lips. There's no decarbonisation without electrification, and there's no electrification on current technology without copper. So copper is one that I think a lot of people would like to have more exposure to, right from BHP to ourselves.
Well, if we turn now, John, to environmental, social and governance considerations, ESG obviously is a factor that a lot of people bear in mind. How does your fund play a role in that space, and what can you offer in terms of some guidance to the mining industry on that front?
Look, I think, like all investors, ESG is important to us, and we try to avoid investing in companies which aren't compliant with ESG. However, for us, we're mainly focused on the exploration phase of the mining cycle, and in that phase, there is an impact, but it's not nearly as great as, when you go into open pit mining or something like that, and you need to organise, deal with open pits, you need to deal with tailings, and you deal with emissions. It's a lot less in exploration. But having said that, look, our focus has really shifted, and it's partly following the market and partly trying to get ahead of the market. We had 60% investment in gold equities at one point a couple of years ago. That's actually halved, and a lot of that has been taken up by battery minerals, in particular lithium. So we're sort of being reactive and proactive on that front, and just voting with our feet. Yep.
And finally, John, what are you finding most valuable here at Mining News Select Perth?
I think it's the opportunity to catch up with our existing investments. I've already caught up with a couple, and I've got a number of meetings coming up over the next couple of days. But the other opportunity is to find that undiscovered gem by meeting a new company that we haven't met before.
Well, thank you very much for your time this morning, John.
Thanks, Neri. Great to be here.